Yeah, that song's called Heavy. The track 4. Ready? Real quick, I just want to say a couple words. Yeah, that little blurb about what Fantasy Parkway is to me. My inspiration for it really was, I'm really into anime. I love Akira. It's like my favorite anime of all time. So you can kind of tell by the t-shirts, but I just wanted to make a soundtrack to that world. I feel like there's so much going on in the world today. I feel like we're living in a dystopian, futuristic nightmare. And I wanted to make a soundtrack to that. Also, the name Fantasy Parkway is special to me because a lot of these songs came to me in dreams. And when you're an artist, when you're doing this at a certain caliber, when you really take it to the next level, people say, well, that's impossible, or that can never happen. They don't believe in their dreams. And so I live in dreams, I live in fantasy, and I know it's possible. I've seen it before. And that's what I wanted to convey with this. And then more topics like, damn, will people stop? Shut the f up! I just played. I wanted to say, like some of the topics that you may have heard in the album. You hear suicidal ideation, you hear drug addiction, you hear just mental health issues. These are all things that I suffered with, and that's what these songs are about, I guess. Any questions? Love you. I love you. How do I feel? I feel relieved. I feel overjoyed. I feel very grateful to be in this space with you guys and to share this music. Because I just want to bring people on a journey. And most importantly, I want people to know that they're not alone in whatever they're dealing with and whatever they're feeling. Any more questions? Any questions? Yeah. Like Jerry Springer.
I want to hear about the production of the album.
Yeah, so the production of the album, how it started is, it started with demos. It started in 2020, 2021. I heard like a lot of ideas in my head. I'm not a good producer, so I just would go into Ableton and I had a little microchord synthesizer, and I heard the bass line first, and I put down the bass line, then on top of that I put down the chords, and then I put like a basic ass drum sample, and I rocked with that for a while. Yes, most of the base of it, like the foundation is me, but then I sent it off to this producer named Aki, who brought it to the next level. And then I had my man Eric play guitar on it, and my friend Dave play live drums on it. So it was just a group effort, a passion project. It took me 3 years to get to this result. Yeah, basically, that's the dream. Any other questions?
How old are you?
How old am I? What's that? I'm 31. That's right. Don't crack, baby.
I was trying to get something to say.
Make some noise for my brother, everyone. That's Andrew. A huge inspiration in our lives. That's my big brother right there. Please, any questions, anything? I don't care. Release date? I'm thinking late June, early July. I'm trying to do it right. Yeah, you clap for that. Yeah. I'm thinking late June, early July. There's a lot of things that you have to do, like a PR company. Like, I just want to get it in front of as many people as possible, and I want to do it the right way. Music is being uploaded every day, and so I don't want it to get lost. I wanted to go as far as I can. So, yeah.
In the darkest days, what did you hold on to?
Say again?
In the darkest days, like what hope did you hold on to in the back of your mind? I said, like in the darkest days, what like hope did you hold on to, like in the back of your mind, that you just like kept holding for, that kept you going?
On my darkest days, that's when the fantasy comes through. On my darkest days, I just saw myself on that stage and rocking the stage again. On my darkest days, I just was like, man, today is really shitty, but if tomorrow comes, maybe I can make it a little better. And if tomorrow comes, maybe I can make it a little better than the day before. You know, it was holding on to the dreams and the fantasy that really got me through my darkest days. Honestly, like the dream of getting this music out. Like I was like, man, if I can get this project out, I'll be good. You know what I mean? This is my favorite thing I've ever done. And my darkest days, I just kept going back to the music. And not to mention, I had an awesome family that always had my back. Make some noise for Cassie Rule, everybody. Make some noise. I don't see my mom anywhere. Make some noise for Sharice Turner, that's my mom. Yeah. And they kept encouraging me and you know, putting me on the right path. You know, sometimes I'd show up home and I just would be vacant. Night of partying, just, you know, again, addiction, just not there. You know, my mom would be like talking to a shell of a person, and just kept loving on me and believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Even this whole event wouldn't be possible without my mom's helping me facilitate all of this shit, you know. So it's really a group effort. We can't do it alone. But I had really dark days of just, like I just would not be there, you know? And I feel like I'm finally getting back to who I was before all the bullshit. And even during all of that, I was not happy. I was not happy. So, I'm getting there. One day at a time. Yeah, I'll take it.
What was so special about that song that made you perform it live?
What was so special about that song? One of us that made me want to perform it live? Well, I wasn't going to perform it live, but my friend was like, yo, this is your album listening part. You have to do something. You have to sing something. So that song has already been out, but also that song is probably the most positive. Peace. Thanks for coming. Thank you. That song is, it's like a continuation of All We Got to me, which is, I mean, I think about All We Got and it was such a, you know, naive, you know, childlike song, like, you know, we're all we got. But when I grew up, when I got older, I realized that's like, yeah, sure, we're all we got, but it takes you first. It takes you showing up for yourself first to be a part of the all we got. So if everybody just shows up, you're one of us, you're one of us. If everybody just shows up and does their individual part. I saw this really cool quote, Terrence Howard interview with Joe Rogan, and he's like, if we all could just act, stop waiting for the Messiah to come and just be the Messiah for a day or 2 days, what could we accomplish? And so that's what made me want to sing that song, and that's what makes it so special to me. If we just show up who we should be as, and like be that light for the world, you know, where the fuck would we be today? If we just do that every single day and try to. So yeah, we're all we got. That's so pretty sounding, but you're also like work on yourself and show up as your best self. And yeah, that song every day, and that song reminds me of that. Yeah. So what's your most favorite
or the most favorite track out of the whole album?
My most favorite track in the whole album, I think, right now is the one I performed, One of Us. But my second favorite track, most influential? Well, this whole thing started with the track Help Me, actually. It was the second track. It's like, I'm like, help me, my God! Ooh, my God! Like, I was in such a broken place. I was so distraught. The only lyrics that were needed in that song was just help me, God. You know, help me get through this. So help me is like, the whole album started with help me, and then it just branched out from there. I think of this album as like the 5 stages of grief. You have anger, you have denial, you have sadness, and then you have acceptance, you know what I mean? So it starts out with anger, it starts out with like reckless abandon, just screaming and angry and pissed off, and then it becomes like, it just morphs into acceptance and just release. Yeah. Yes, I do have shows coming up. I have a big show coming up with my man Gavin. We're not playing together, but he put me on the bill. At Grand Old Days, June 2nd. I'll be playing Grand Old Days, June 2nd. I said it's at 2:45. I'll be posting about it some more.